What's up, everyone? Randy coming back at you, Carolina Picker. And in this video, we're going to go over your eBay fees and how you can break them down to see exactly what you're paying. There's a lot of people out there that just do not understand how to break down their eBay fees, so they think they're paying upwards of 40, 50, 60% or whatever the case may be. So they want to leave eBay and run to something that they think is only 25%. Or 10% or 15% or whatever. So I'm going to break this down for you, show you how you can look at your fees and how you can figure out exactly what percentage you're paying for each particular thing you're paying for in eBay. So let's go ahead and go to a screen share and get started. Okay, so here we are in the eBay back office, the seller hub. And what you want to do is, no matter where you're at up here, go to performance and go down to sales. That's exactly where I'm at here. And then you want to go ahead and pick whatever time period you want. I've gone ahead and picked this whole year here. So you can see it's January 1st through May 10th. Now, yes, I know my sales are low. Like I said before, I've been in eBay just a few months now and getting started and growing fairly fast. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's go over and see exactly how you look at your fees. Okay, as we can see, we scroll down here and we get a lot of information here. A lot of different things to look at. This is going to tell you your item sales, your shipping and handling, your taxes that was charged for, and the period in which this time frame is in. We're going to use this number, but only in just a few minutes. The first thing we want to do is we want to come on down, and let me get myself out of the way here. We want to come on down to this particular box here. Now, on the surface, it says $1,902.05 out of my $4,718 were by selling costs. So it says it's 40.3% of my total sales. And you think, wow, that's a lot. I'm going to go over here to, one of these other websites where they only charge me 25% and that's it. Well, let's break it down here. The first thing you want to do is click on eBay fees to bring this down into groups here. So the first thing you're going to notice is your insertion fees, and then you're going to notice your final value fees, and you're going to notice your promoted listing fees, and then any international fees, any transaction fees or credits, and any level adjustment fees here. That's for things like any subscriptions that you have, like if you have a storefront or something like that. And then you're going to notice your shipping. So the first thing we would do is, watch what I'm going to do here, 1902.05. You're going to subtract shipping out of this. So I paid $1,088.27 in shipping. Now all of a sudden I've only paid $813.78. Well, looky there. That's exactly what it says. eBay fees, $813.78. I just wanted to do the math for you to show you that that this is correct right here. So let me continue to get this out of the way here somewhere. Now, how much am I actually paying eBay in fees for listing an item, or final value fees as they call it? Well, what I'm showing here is $702.19. Now, you got to think, I have a store, okay? I have a basic store, so I get some credits back on that, and here's the credits that I got back was $164.31. So I didn't actually pay $702.19, because if you look at that and you say, well, 36.9%, that's still high. But here's what I actually paid. $702.19 minus the $164.31. So I actually paid $537.88. Now, if we take $537.88 and divide that by my total sales, which is $4,718.38, that's only 11.4%. It's 11.39%. If I multiply this by 100, we'll actually see that. It's 11.399%. So we just round up, so it's 11.40% or 11.4%. Now, the next thing I want you to notice here is, first of all, when it gives these percentages over here, all these percentages here are based on this amount here. So this $702.19 is 36.9% of this number. This number. It's not 36.9% from this number, my total sales. Okay? It's not. So you have to take a look at that as well. So I want you to pay attention to what I did there now. Okay? So let's assume for a second you don't have any credits. You don't have any fees coming back to you in credits because you don't have a store or whatever. So let's say, for example, I paid the whole $702.19. So what you want to do is take this number right here, final value fees. I don't want any other number. I just want final value fees, because that's what I paid eBay to actually list my item. Okay, it's not what I totally paid them to sell the item, because we'll get to that in a minute, because you have promoted listing fees as well. But it is what I paid eBay to list my item. Even though you don't get charged until it sells, it's what I paid eBay to list it. So you take that number right there, which in my case is 702.19, and you divide it by your total sales up here, 4718.38. That's 14.88%. 14.88%. Now, the way you get that is you can multiply it by 100. So 14.88%. Now, yes, that's a little higher than the 12.9% that they say, but I also have sold items in there that are like 15%. Okay. I've sold a bunch of items in there that are like 15%. And you can go through eBay and figure out which items those are, in their, seller fees. But yes, that's why it's 14.88%. Yours may be lower than that. It may be slightly higher than that if all you're doing is selling products that are in the 15% category. So I'm at 14.88% paying eBay. That's cheaper than other places out there that are charging 25%, right? So now, what am I paying to actually sell my products? What percentage am I paying to sell my products? Now I have to take my promoted listing fees. Now don't get confused here, because it has the same number twice. All this is if there was an up arrow here like there is here, and you could pull this up, this would just go back underneath it. It's just saying its standard listing fees is $232.03. So what we would do is we would take $232.03 and we would add the 702.19 to it, $934.22, and divide that again by 4718.38. And I'm paying let me multiply it by 100, 19.80%. I'm still under the 25% that other places are charging, and I'm getting to advertise. How cool is that? So that shows you right there. And all this other stuff here, I'm not even going to pretend to understand it. I don't know what international fees are. Maybe it's a fee if I sell it overseas or something. They add that to the credit card. And, you know, these insertion fees here, I'm not going to worry about, because I did pay a couple of times. I paid to have it in 2 categories, I think, and that's what I was charged, or something like that on one of my items. And so that's the fee I was charged for that. So I'm not going to worry about that. But yes, that's absolutely incredible. So even if I added everything up, now this number here is less this number. In other words, it's taken out. So even if I added everything up, 813.78, and even if I wanted to add my shipping in here, which I would, because this includes shipping, okay? Here's the actual item sales right here. This includes shipping. So I would take that, multiply the total shipping, and if I was smart enough, I would have actually went over there and just said, okay, it's 1902.05. And when you divide that by 4718.38, that's when you're going to get your 40.31%. Or they got it 40.3% here. Folks, that's not comparing. If you compare this number here to what other platforms have, where they have 25% flat fee or 20% flat fee or 15% flat fee, if you compare this number with that, you're not comparing apples to apples. You're comparing apples to oranges, because what you're doing is you're including the shipping in here, which you're going to have on all sites. All sites are going to have shipping on them. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, over in Poshmark or Mercari, whichever one it is, they charge the customer and they pay for it and they send me a shipping label. Well, that's all fine and dandy. What's going to happen is you're just going to have just this number here. So if all these sales had come from something like Mercari or Poshmark or something, all I'd be showing is $3,390.80. I wouldn't be showing $4,700. Okay, do you understand that? I would only be showing the $3,390.80. That's all I would be showing. That's important. So if I take just this number here, 813.78, and I divide it by 3390.80, I'm at 23. Now pay attention here. I'm at 23.99, so I'm at 24% And that includes my promoted listing fees. I'm getting to advertise my products to everybody on eBay, which is millions of people every single day. I'm getting to advertise my products to them, and I'm still less percentage than I would be on another platform that may charge 25% flat. You have to compare apples to apples, and that is an apples to apples comparison. So again, what I did was I took my eBay fees, my total fees, and I just divided it by item sales. Not the shipping and handling, not the taxes, not this total number here, but just by item sales. And that brought me to a total of 24% in eBay fees. Folks, that is phenomenal. You're not going to get that anywhere else, and be able to advertise. You can't advertise on those other platforms. Do you see the thing here? You see how I'm comparing this out? I hope that's kind of sinking in, and I'm not trying to be mean here by saying that, but understand that I hear a lot. I've been going on YouTube a lot and looking at stuff, and everybody seems to be missing this. They seem to be missing this by saying, oh my goodness, you know, it's cheaper over here, it's cheaper over there. eBay's killing me in fees. eBay's charging too high in fees. eBay's doing this, eBay's doing that. And they're not. I'm happy to pay them 24% to be able to make $3,980. That's great. I mean, I'll pay them $813 to make $3,390 all day long. That's just common sense. So I hope this helps you break down your fees a little better. I hope this gives you an understanding of how eBay fees work and how eBay really is, in most cases, a cheaper solution than other platforms out there. And you get to promote your listings. That just blows my mind right there. Now, I'm going to be putting out another video next week, and we're going to go over, does promoted listings work, and see if you get more sales or not. Okay, so we're going to go over that in more detail. That'll be next Saturday, I believe, that we're going to go over that, or it may be next Thursday. I don't remember which one, but just be sure you like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to subscribe and click that bell so you're notified when I put out this video next week on whichever day it is, so we can go over and see if promoted listings actually work, if they actually help and increase your sales volume, and what the difference is between promoted listings on eBay and if you were out there doing your own promotions, how much more that might cost you or how much less that might cost you, or does it even work? So we're going to go over each and every one of those next week. But for now, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, click the little bell, and all that great stuff. And I appreciate you all. Thank you all for watching, and I hope this helps you understand more about your eBay fees. Until next time, I'll see each and every one of you on the flip side.